Alright guys, so today I want to make a video and explain to you guys how to get a lot of women out there actually obsessed with you, and no, this is not a joke. But before I get this video started, keep in mind you have to be at least remotely attractive. Now, I've made videos about looks, money, and status and all that in the past. You gotta at least have your shit together, take care of your body, you know, be remotely attractive to women in order for any of this to work. So anyways, hey, can you hold off for a second? I'm doing a video. I'm making a video. Okay, anyways, where was I at? Okay, so about 11 years ago I was working as a personal trainer, and the majority of my clients were females. So, and I worked with, you know, all different types of women. Single moms, college girls, cougars, church girls, strippers, literally, like all different demographics of women. You know, so they would all sort of come to me with the same mindset, so to say. They would all be a little bit nervous, a little bit shy, a little bit insecure about their bodies. And I would talk to them a little bit, and they would sort of all have this image in their head of what they want to look like, and they have no idea how to get there. So we would sit down and work out the contract. They would pay for the service, and I would get started. And I would find out about their lifestyles, their stress levels. You know, I would work on their diet. I would obviously work on their exercising. I would work on their form, and I would even work on their posture. You know, multiple other things, but basically I would take a little bit of control over their lives. You know what I mean? I would keep them on track, and when they would screw up, you know, when they would go out on a weekend and get drunk and eat IHOP and all sorts of other stuff, I would have to put them in their place, you know, and let them know nothing is gonna work unless you do, you know. So I would constantly have to put them in their place and command them to do things that I wanted them to do, because they were paying for my service, so they were my project. They were a work project. So their progress was my work. That was my hard work. So I would be a little bit insulted when they would, you know, screw the plan up. So I would have to put them back in their place. And I would do it in somewhat of a controlling manner, but not like a disrespectful, abusive type of controlling. It was more of like a fatherly leader type of controlling, because I was actually attempting to improve them and give them what they were paying for. Now, the way they would respond to this, and this was like probably 9 out of 10 of them, they would respond by almost becoming addicted to me. Now, I had to really keep it professional and watch what I was doing, because I had a girlfriend. Some of them were married, some were in long-term relationships, and, you know, we just couldn't do that. That would be unprofessional. But anyways, they would call me at random hours of the night. They would text me throughout the day. They always had tons of questions. They would pay extra to come and see me at just times when they don't even need to come and see me. So one thing that I started to notice was women love a man that takes control. They love a man that's willing to lead them. And now, obviously, if you're going to incorporate this into your normal life, not everybody's a personal trainer. So, you know, how are you going to make women obsessed with you? I can get into that. The way you're going to incorporate that is you are always going to take control. Whether it's a date with a woman or whether you're in a long-term relationship, you have to be the leader. Under no circumstances do women ever want to be the leader in a relationship. And when they become the leader, and this is what happens to a lot of men, you know, later on in their marriages, they start to allow women to make the decisions, women to make the financial decisions, and God forbid, they allow women to make more money than them. Like, imagine that's not good. You don't want to go down that route. That's giving her so much power and so much leadership in that relationship that she's going to grow to disrespect you. Because when you lead a woman and you lead her, okay, first of all, Men think things through. That's the way we operate. We analyze situations. Women, not so much. They're more in tune with their feelings. We think things through. They feel things out, right? So if you're leading a woman to the promised land makes her feel good, okay? So you're leading her to a place that makes her feel good, and she is going to become addicted to your leadership. So she will become addicted to you. And when a person is addicted to another person, we don't call that an addiction. No. We call that obsession. So if you are taking control of every minute detail of the relationship, and not in an abusive way, in a fatherly way, a good, strong leader, takes control of a situation and he does what's right. An abusive, controlling man takes control of a situation to do what's wrong. But a good leader takes control of a situation and does what's right. And she will grow to become addicted to your leadership. And she will want to be closer to you, because the closer she is to you, the better results she gets out of her life, right? Because your leadership is guiding her in the right direction. You see, the problem with most men in this day and age is they're running around chasing these women. Okay, they're running around chasing women, trying to learn game and all that crap, right? So when they do that, they're actually exuding an aura of man-child, boyish behavior, like a boy that's looking for a mother's approval. He's running around in nightclubs. He's looking for a mother to take care of him, right? He's seeking her approval. That's not the type of energy that you should put off. You see, if you're a leader and you take control of situations, you put off a fatherly energy, right? That's the kind of energy that you want to put off. That's that big daddy energy. That's the good energy. That's the energy that women find irresistible. It turns them on. It really does. Like you're a father that's seeking to lead and take care of his children. And, she's not a child, she's a woman, but still, it goes man, woman, then children, right? So man is above the woman. He's got to be. And women, I know there's this whole independent woman phenomenon going on right now, but trust and believe. Women don't want to be independent. They want to be under the leadership of an alpha male. That's when they're at their happiest. Got a Starbucks gift card the other day. Where was I? So, under no circumstances should you ever be led by a woman. Always be the leader, take initiative, take charge of the situation, but use your power for the good. Guide your relationship into a better place, right? If your leadership is making your relationship a better, stronger relationship, then she's going to have no reason to steer away from your leadership. But if she does steer away from your leadership, you got to put her back in her place. You got to put her back on track. Say, what the hell were you doing? What the hell were you thinking? You are not doing things according to the plan. You got to put her back in her place. Again, not in an abusive manner, in a fatherly manner. The head of the house. He puts people in their place because he wants them to be the best they can possibly be. And women understand leadership. They don't understand being leaders, because when you allow your girlfriend to be the leader, she's going to go all sorts of different directions. That's when she's probably going to become polyamorous, and she's going to find other men that are more dominant and more willing to take control, and then she's going to leave you for him. That's just the way that works, guys. Anyways, hope this video was somewhat informative. I'm going to let my neighbor whack his weeds. LFA signing out.